Operation status quo. Operation status quo. Prepare to engage. Operation status quo. Ready to engage. Operation status quo. Engaged. Engage. Hey! I laugh at myself. I was looking for my applause buttons at that. Did you notice that little hesitation there before the applause started? I'm not sure if you did or didn't. Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to Operation Status Quo. I decided to say to myself, let's do one more for 24. And here we are on the last day of 2024. I am Pete Palma. I am your user-friendly host. This is Operation Status Quo, the place where we observe the status quo of life. We learn to flow with the status quo of life. And most importantly, we learn to create our own flow of quo, because that's the only way to go. So what are you doing out there today to create your own flow of quo as we round out the year, ladies and gentlemen? New Year's Eve. I hope you guys are going to have a good time out there. Whatever you're doing, stay safe, have fun, all that kind of stuff. What are you going to do? It's they always say it's a little bit of an amateur night. I think this night and the day before Thanksgiving are the two that you try to keep away from going out and partying. As you get older, you understand these type of things. Personally, I'll be home, cozy in my own place tonight, and I'll be cooking on the grill because I am in Florida, and it's beautiful here. Thank God. I'm lucky. I know. I'm not rubbing it in. I just happen to live in Florida where it's warm. Heyo! So today is the 31st of December in the good year 2024, and today's program is entitled Drooling for Donuts. That's right, Drooling for Donuts. We're going to end on a fun note. Is it a fun note? Really, what I want to do to just round out the year here and finish off 2024, I guess I just want to, in a way, restate or reaffirm is probably the word I'm looking for. Reaffirm what we do here on Operation Status Quo. And to remember, this is an inclusive place. It's not just about, babbling on, saying whatever. I enjoy people coming together, trying to send messages. First and foremost, the most important thing is, aside from the fact that I love that all of you out there individually as well as a group, and I'm always offering my best, and I hope you're doing your best, and I'm hoping everything is happening for you to be your best, all right? Aside from that, I don't ever want to come across as trying. I'm realizing this, like everything's a learning process, for me too. Like when I started this channel a few years ago, I was definitely more, vehemently opposed to some of the things that are going on in our world, and, more of a little bit pounding the fist of trying to say this is wrong or right. And I still feel we still have our opinion. So let's not sugarcoat anything. It's not like we're all, it's like, but I realize, and this is what I want to reaffirm here today, and the essence of what Operation Status Quo is about. What do we say? We talk about observing life, right? We talk about observing life and understanding what's going on, and then creating, how are we going to live within the parameters of what the physicality and our world and the duality and everything with that encompasses, and how do we work with that in our current display of being in a physical body, right? How do we work with that to make our best life? Because we're here for a short time, relatively speaking, and I've really come to learn so much of how important it is to, really, not just to say not judge people or not get mad or this type of stuff, but to always have that space of remembering that everything is a that space of remembering that everything is happening in its perfection as it should be for, the totality of the everything that's going on, right? It's not about trying to pick one way and saying this is the way to do this. There is no one answer for anything. Everything, we're all individual souls with lessons that need to be learned. And, the Earth School provides a multitude of possibilities to meet those needs, as it were. And not every path is going to align with everybody else's path. But in a congealed, conglomerate, type way, global, whatever you want to say, we also are within certain parameters that we all abide by. I think the most important thing is to just always remember and have that space so that we don't get upset when we see things that bother us or see things that we don't think are right. And it's not even about what other people are doing that we don't think is right, but, in our own lives, when we start judging ourselves, getting critical of what we think we should do or what how we present ourselves, or everything, even like everything I'm doing here between the YouTube. And I hope you guys, I would love some feedback, by the way, if you guys would be so kind as to give me comments or send an email once in a while or something. Would love to get some thoughts on what I've been putting out there as far as some of the music and different things, and how that's resonating with you guys, things you might like to see. This, like I said, this channel is an interactive space. I want it to be a space where we can chat and have community. So I'm here for you. All you got to do is reach out. I'm here for you. Now, I don't know if you want to be with me or not. That's a whole other story. Sometimes I think I'm not made for the platforms of today with the social media and such, because I don't know. I was just talking to my neighbor about this. I said, I'm doing all this stuff on social media, and if a dog sniffs their ass like on Instagram or something, like it'll get like a gazillion views and comments and everything. I sit here and I'm trying to speak from my heart, and I want to really give people peace. Like, it's okay. Like, we're living in this world. We all do what we do, but I want to give people peace of just trying to think of having space so that we don't take everything so seriously and put so much pressure on ourselves. But if I put a video of myself like picking my nose, or maybe if I gagged myself and threw up, maybe I would get a whole bunch of views. But I come on and talk like this, and and it's like zip, 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 zip. It's just like a crazy, social media is a crazy thing. I just don't understand it. But I'm participating because I care about the people. I'm trying to reach the people, and I try to put some stuff out there that I feel is, I don't know, creative or fun or whatever, so, but, back to, what I'm saying is, oh, damn, I lost my thread. Damn, I thought maybe I would get through it. I was really trying. To get through an episode without losing my train of thought. Hey-o. That's what happens. So maybe we should just let's do a harmonica interlude, ladies and gentlemen. We'll come back. Me, 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 me. You. Yeah, you see, I'm just as good at harmonica as I am at guitar. Hey-o. We got to have fun. That's what I'm saying. That's really what I'm going to get into the donuts part, and why I entitled this program Drooling for Donuts. But quickly, just to say again, we got to not take everything so seriously. We do what we have to do in this life, but always with the space of knowing that it's not real, right? And not taking things so seriously. And that gives us so much, peace, and takes the pressure off. Like, I don't know, there's nothing to prove is what I just always feel. It's just nothing to prove. But I don't know. Maybe I'll put a video up. I got my cat. Maybe if I put a video up of like my cat scratching out my eyes or something, you guys would like that. You guys would like that. How do you get a good social media following? I don't know. Maybe you have to have content that people want to watch. I don't know. I'm working on it. I'm working my way back to you, babe. All right. Okay. All right. Let's let it go. So where was I going with? So let me just talk about the donut. I don't know. What the hell was I saying? I was saying about the, see, if you guys were live on the chat with me, you can tell me what I was saying last, and that would help me out a lot. Can you do me a favor and help me out once in a while? What the hell was I saying? I was just talking about trying to reach people and doing things and whatever. Let me just move on to Drooling for Donuts. So this is how it brings it all together anyway. To bring it all together, I was at the gas station around the corner over here, obviously, to get gas for my car, and at that gas station there's a Dunkin' Donuts that's next to it or hooked up to it or whatever you want to say. And I noticed like a big poster in the window that it said Dunkin' Donuts rewards members or something, free donut every Wednesday, free donut with your rewards card, or I don't know, whatever the frig people do with their, and it just really kind of, I stopped and thought. I was just like, it's just so amazing, like this subtleness of the subliminal programming that's used. And this is, again, not to be heavy and not to say things are wrong, not to say not to live life, but just realize, like, think about everything that's put into something like Dunkin' Donuts. All right, I'm not even criticizing like an individual owner of a Dunkin' Donuts who knows it's a successful franchise and decides to get one because they're going to be able to sell all their little cream puffs or whatever and coffee and make a lot of money. But again, all through the process of how we're trained to make money and sell products and consume as consumers and everything. Just the idea that something like Dunkin' Donuts, where what I'm saying is you get a free donut every Wednesday. It's trash. It's not even food, right? I'm saying it's total poison slop, right? We know, I mean, we can agree on that. And then the way they advertise it, that's just not just Dunkin' Donuts, right? I mean, it's everywhere you go. You can go to wherever convenience store, even the grocery stores, the pizza shops, the McDonald's, wherever you want to go, right? And it's just a multitude of these products. Oh, and everything is made with all this stuff, and you're just taught to. I mean, I'm not saying this is not about criticizing. This is the point I want to really get across with what we do here on Operation Status Quo. And I'm saying, I'm reaffirming, it's not about like saying, look at that dope getting a coffee at Dunkin' Donuts. I understand people like coffee, right? But it means like, doesn't mean don't drink coffee, but like, what are we drinking when you go to Dunkin' Donuts and get whatever crap they make, and then all the additives and the shit you put in there, the creamers and whatever crap you put in there? It's, it's junk, right? Essentially, that's poison. But our whole society is geared and built towards like selling these things, and everybody just goes with it. That's why I don't understand like how people just go with it. Like they just accept like that you can walk into the grocery store and it's a whole aisle full of Oreos and Coca-Cola, and people just like when they walk down there and they get their Coca-Cola, they get their Oreos, they get their Doritos, and it's like a cart full of shit. You know what I'm saying? And like, what kind of society is? And again, it's not about not things taste good. That's great, but these products are like purposely engineered for us to enjoy the taste and get psychologically and physically probably addicted to the additives and everything else that they put in it. Plus the media campaigns that they use to sell this stuff. I mean, think about Coca-Cola, for God's sake. Always Coca-Cola, wherever you go, there's always Coca-Cola. I mean, my God, that sounds so beautiful. You just want to give the whole world a hug. I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. Harmony, it's like, wow, that sounds so beautiful, but it's Coca-Cola. You put Coca-Cola in the toilet and you can get like those dirty freaking corroded stains off. You put, it's like, they use Coca-Cola like to clean blood off a car, clean blood stains off of concrete after car accidents. I was just saying, it's just, anyway, might as well drink bleach. At least you're going to clean out your system for real instead. Anyway, I don't mean to be harsh, okay? I'm just trying to be realistic and put things out there like let's do it. Like, let's live. It's okay. Like, we can enjoy. There's so much to enjoy. We have everything. But just what I'm saying is I would love for people as we move into 2025 to realize, at least take the space to realize that we are being programmed. Like, we're not the center of the universe. Like humans, we think we're all this, like we're so smart and we're at the top level. We're not at the top level. I mean, it's obvious. You're eating Doritos and going to Dunkin' Donuts. We're not at the top level. You're watching stupid shows on Netflix. And I'm not criticizing. I know people like to watch TV. Again, just trying to say, like, think about how we've been engineered. Think about how pliable your mind really is, and and the ability for it to be programmed, and you don't even realize it. You're just going through your life. You're programmed from a young age of what you should do based on your family lineage, what people, your elders told you to do. You have maybe a resonance in your heart and soul at a young age of things that how you want to live, and little by little gets beaten out of you. And next thing you know, then you're 30 years old. You got a kid or two running around. You're driving all day back and forth to work, guzzling coffee, eating a hoagie at lunch, and you're sick all the time. You got like heart disease by 42. It's like, it's like, I would just like to say to people to